Hello, my name is Sackett, and we are playing FTB Plexiglass Mountain. And between episodes, I tore down the starter house. Our our nether portal is still down there, and I haven't done anything with the floor yet, because we're probably going to end up with some more structures out here. I don't know what they're going to look like, but we'll get to that when the time comes. All the villagers are now on the second floor of the lighthouse tower, so that's cool. What we're going to start with is last time we found out that the seed oil we were making, plant oil, we don't need it. We're going to go right to a fermenter, and it's made in a very similar fashion to the way we made the other structure that was out here. I already forget what it's called. So we're going to lay this out. Now, in fact, most of it is exactly the same as the other machine, but instead of the barrels and the fences, we've got cauldrons and sheet metal, I guess to signify a different kind of tank. And we'll take our engineer's hammer and we'll click it right there on the central cauldron, and we'll get our fermenter. Now, let's see if we can't hook this thing up. Okay, easy enough. We can just pipe right out of the tesseract into the fermenter because this will ferment melons. We don't need the extra step with the to craft the melon seeds and then turn that into the plant oil. Got a redstone signal right here, and we'll pipe out right here. Now the question is, where were we going with this? Okay, what we were doing is we were going towards a refinery. We're going to need, the only really new thing, I think, are heavy engineering blocks. They're made in a similar way to the other engineering block. The main difference is that instead of iron components, it's using steel. So we'll program these recipes in. Let's see. Okay, we did just fine. So we're gonna have to power this thing. I'd imagine this is the input. I think that's what the blue is telling us. So let's go ahead and get some more pipes. Yeah, it sure looks like it. Fill right up with ethanol. Cool. We didn't even need to set this thing to extract. Now we're gonna need silver plates for the reaction. So we'll just make those in our multi-servo press with the other plates. And we're also gonna make a recipe for these aluminum posts. We're gonna need some medium voltage relays too. Now the way immersive power works is you can connect connector to connector as long as you're connecting to a power source or a machine. We wouldn't be able to go connector to connector here, and even if we could, this it's in the way of itself. Like the wires are real; they can't go through blocks. So what we're gonna want are a couple of posts that'll help us move this stuff around. So what we'll do is we'll put a post right here, and we'll put another one right here, right? And we're going to want these relays on top of them. Relays, you can connect with wire relay to relay and relay to connector as long as the connector is on a valid, machine or power source. So it's like we could go like this. We couldn't go like this, but we can go like this, right? Sure. And now we'll connect this up with here, and this up with here, or maybe not. Here's what an obstructed connection looks like, in case you're curious. Okay. Some of this may have changed, or I just may be bad at it. Either one's possible. We'll link to the relay, and from the relay to the connector, and from the relay to the relay. That's another thing. At least in this version, it may be in all of them, and I may be just misremembering, you can only connect multiple wires to a relay. Now we got power everywhere. We got a whole thing of ethanol. Let's see how our plates are. Okay, they're all done. Now, I don't know how fast we're going to go through these. Okay, it doesn't look like these are decaying at all. So maybe one was enough, but you know, we shall see. What we're going to do with this stuff is put it in another refinery. Now, we're not trying to connect to there. That's another fluid input. We're trying to connect to here, right? So this tank will fill up with the hide, and this one we're going to fill up with good old-fashioned creosote oil. Here we go. And now we're getting phenolic resin. The phenolic resin is what we use in place of creosote oil since the update in the smeltery to make our plexiglass. We're still getting the creosote oil out of here. And we'll just use some ender tanks to move it over here. I don't have them hooked up right now because, like I said, we're still trying to get the creosote oil out of here. There's so much of it. We have gotten so many treated wood planks. Now, we went through those melons pretty quick. So we're going to make a couple of capacity cards and see if we can add a few things to the importer. Let's see. Yeah, okay. That adds, each one adds 4 more unlocked slots. So we could do potatoes and carrots, and let's do the thermal tomatoes too. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so the potatoes are going right in there. And are we starting to get a little bit of... Are we out of creosote oil? I'll bet we are. There we go. Now we're talking. All right, creosote's almost out of there. Let's hook this thing up. There we go. Plexiglass again. Wonderful. So the next thing I want to do is check out Malum a little bit more. I barely looked at this mod except for what was absolutely necessary. So first thing we want to do is upgrade our scythe. And for that, we're going to need, what, 4 of those soul-stained ingots. So that's quadruple the normal recipe there. We're going to throw the ingots on there, and we should get our soul-stained ingots. The seeds will take blocks. I don't know how badly we need them, but if we start having to make more of this soul-stained steel, then we'll probably just make the seeds. Okay, and with some more spirits, and we got 4 processed soulstone, 2 hexash, 4 soul-stained ingots, we should be able to upgrade our scythe to the next tier. Now, I don't know what effect that's going to have on the enchantments that the scythe has, but we're about to find out. For science. Alright, it's consumed the items on the pedestals. Let's see. Yep, maintained the enchantments. Cool. Now the next thing we want to do is upgrade it even further. And that we're going to do thanks to the power. Oh, nope, not yet. Let's see. Oh, that's right. It's the enchanting apparatus we need. And we'll need a full jar of source. Do we have all of that? Yes, we do. And we're going to need 2 supremium ingots, 2 netherite ingots, 2 diamonds, the power globe. No recipe found. Oh, what are we missing? Let's see. Soul Stained Seal Scythe. We've got Supremium, Power Globe, Infused Diamonds. Okay, that's what we're missing. Now, we might have found some infused diamonds lying around somewhere. Yes, we did. Wonderful. We'll just pop these down. Throw this in. Okay. Yeah, that was fast. Okay, and this is the creative scythe. I have no idea how it's going to act, but we're going to find out. So first things first, let's bully some pigs. Okay, we got 1 sacred spirit. So we may be learning the answer to some of my questions, the first of which is, does this thing actually give you extra spirits? Laggy out here. The answer seems to be no. There's another exactly 1 spirit from a pig. We got more pigs over here. Oh. Look at this igloo. Doesn't look like it's the kind with the, what do you call it? A little thing down here, but. Nah. Okay, we're gonna try. Oh, I don't want to kill the little baby. We should kill the little baby for science. Because I would like to know if it gives us the same number of spirits. Yes, it does. Okay, so if you so choose, baby pigs are on your menu, and I'm sure that goes for every baby animal. Don't blame me, it's for science. Well, here's the thing. The Spirit Plunder did not translate over to the Creative Scythe. It's not clear that you can enchant the Creative Scythe. We cannot enchant the Creative Scythe. We may have been better off with the other one. So I've gone back to the crude scythe. I had to make a new one. We put the enchantments back on it. Now it seems like the basic difference between the, let's see if we can find another pig. And we got 7 right now. It seems like the basic difference between the crude and the soul stained is, oh my. I don't know these guys. It seems like the main difference is that the soul stained does magic damage. Skilled creeper, eh? I assume we'll get souls from the whatever the infernal mob is in this. I guess I don't know that for a fact. Oh, okay, no, this guy. This guy, we need our super sword. We got a couple hearts left to collect. And even with the angel ring, these guys are a real pain. Because as soon as you stop levitating, as soon as you stop flying with the ring, if that affects on you start levitating. Not complaining about how many I'm running into. Pain in the neck as they are. Alright, we're going to collect some more spirit. 1 red and 2 blue to go. Then we will have filled up our heart amulet. Now, since our creative scythe is somewhat less than useful, I'm going to want to display it. So we're going to go ahead and program in a recipe for a glass item frame and also the glowing version. These things are cool. They work just like regular item frames, except when they have something in them, they're invisible. So we can just hang our scythe up here on the wall in case we need it for some reason. That's pretty sweet. Anyway, I think that's gonna about do it for this time, folks. We figured out a couple of things, and we will be back in the next episode to see if we can't figure out some more. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.